Very careful here. Again, the Viper wall up. Sick actually opens up straight away onto Kellogg's.
Look, you can get away with that against others, but the aim on the Sentinel side is just unrelenting. mixwell's going to have to deal with this as well now. Ten's on the other side. He knows what's around that corner, but he's got Nookie by his side, so it's not so bad just yet. Actually, even gets to back away. Lovely utility work, but does he dare double down? Nookie wants it, sticks around for it. This isn't bad, but this is still such a bloody battle as Sick wins that final fight, and now suddenly the site is open, ready for the taking of 3v2. And there's going to be the ult to just allow that ferrying of the spike across safely. They can just sit the time ticking so favorably towards Sentinels. Over shows where he is now. Pulls attention, but shows that he's also off it. Dips away, but that allows Coldamenta. Finds a bit of space towards Dapper, but bear in mind there is one player who is the safety net, but that is going to be Zoms. Has to give away position, but he will get him over. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
There's a lot of utility getting sent out here by Nookie just to try and slow down this push or try and regain some control.
Nice.
Actually, Tens will find two there. Tens and Zoms fall.
Yeah, that's so well done by Nookie. Finally taking a little bit of, I guess, proactive play towards middle, even though he's been pretty much dictated to by that man. Even just the audio cue forced his hand earlier on, and now Shazam is not done yet. He still has to do some more because Dapper just got caught off trying to play up towards A. Can Shaz do something miraculous here? Knives out. It's time to go. Has to find the player just around that corner. He knows what he's got to do. And no, it's not worked out well. Coldamenta, lovely. Oh, this is bursty as well. Hold on, this is going to be real pacey. Tens, man. Who needs any further flashes when you've got him and that Lear? Sick has his back, but it's over to isolate the first. Capitalized on the second, and it ain't over yet. G2 still holding strong, but Shazam is the only one to find success, and that's in middle. So now look what remains. Shazam and Dapper. And if G2, if you fumble this one, you're going to be in the bin for it. But Dapper's going to take the time to maybe investigate a little deeper. Say, Shaz, hold on, give me a sec. I'm at work. Let me get some work done. Because keep in mind, I don't think Kellogg's is going to be considering this for a second or two. There's going to be that eternal clock. Wow, he's actually already thinking about it. Dapper. Yeah, well done, Kellogg's. Great decision making there. And wow. G2.
Did into this round, though, considering Tens has got the upgrade now. You got Nookie just with the showstopper, no main weapon, and he's going to get absolutely ripped apart there. Shazam finds the opener. mixwell will trade it out. Sentinel look to pile on the pressure.
Yeah, they do. mixwell isn't alone here. Coldamenta apparently had his back. What is Sentinels doing? How are they converting some of these rounds potentially? There's 3 now left. Great work from Zombs. He didn't expect the follow-up from Avova. Now a 3v2. Off in the hands of Kellogg's and Avova with the rifle. But the site is completely under wraps by Sentinels. Post plant now, 2 rifles collected, put into the hands of Tens. Dapper, Sick, all just fine. Tens going to put himself as the tip of the spear to swing if needed. Kellogg's starts to maybe have a little look around, start his foray into this. Avova just starting to lean through, and Tens caught one. And now Kellogg's, yeah, run as much as you might. They're not going to let you leave. Sentinels!
For Dapper that's keeping him.
All right, Avova, what have you got for us? You have every player coming your way. You are in danger, you are under threat, and you're dead. Shazam, he doesn't need to see you to find you. He puts him to bed. Kisses him goodnight and says, see you in the next half fight. 3 now stand. Coldamenta, Nookie, mixwell. Spike now planted. And they have the way to work back in. They have so little information on this side of the map as well, playing back in from that A side. Shazam happy to look towards heaven as well. For that drop down from rafters. Coldamenta is up there. Then it'll be Sick. Gets the first option to follow up. It's going to be Tens supporting him. And now just old Nookie, and they know where he is, and they're going to start hunting him down. Nookie, though, denies for now. For time, High Pocket's starting to dwindle down. He's got 3 more to find. This feels almost impossible.
It is absolutely impossible here. Nookie has to find another one before the way in, but Zoms will stop that from happening.
Very much in the lead, but now it's the turn of G2 to breathe the aggressors. And speaking of, Kellogg's first man forward, joined by Nookie, takes out Sick, and it's quick. He's going to keep on going forward, and Zoms, back of sight, somehow manhandles 2. The third, not too far for him. But the sight just precariously in control. Kellogg's, it wasn't pretty, but he gets the job done. That's 3 for him this round, and now a 3v2. Dapper and Shazam. And Shaz has found a little bit of timing to this.
Got ahead of him.
Hold on. Shazam, if he can find this on his own, that spike plant now denied. Avova catches the rotation, and now the fight is going to be between Shazam and Avova. Shazam, you're a nasty, nasty player right now in the 1v1. Kellogg's has already found 3, and it's to save it. Shazam! Just breaking hearts.
My God.
Shaz is just that bit better. A rivalry, and right now at 9-4 after that pistol. Uphill time now. G2 just being put in the blender. Shaz wants to free farm, get those knives coming out nice and early, and he's gonna do it again. Flawless Prime Gaming.
Whether or not we've got anything from the playbook we're going to see them be able to find success with, but
And it's going to be right about now. keloqz on in, Nookie to follow him, mixwell not far behind. The site is going to be theirs. This is postured for a retake almost instantaneously, but Dapper down a little ahead of the spike plant, so it's not too bad. 6 aim is sharp today. keloqz feels the brunt of it as we have Nookie going walkabouts. But the problem is, you got Zoms ready and waiting. They're reading you like a book. They're about to close this chapter if you don't pick up the pace. Look at this. Sick just walks back in. This is my site.
Way.
Get out. 11-5. Coldamenta. Shazam. Oh, God. They line up. Don't make him just ring the bell. That's 2 easy frags. Make it a 3rd. He's put on a show. Make it so easy. He looks so comfortable. And the last 2.
Just got the barrel there. Yeah, another
Everything,
freebie.
man.
The 4th for Shazam. Is he good for the ace? Little eco farm just to close things out.
There it
you
is.
go. That's on the back of, obviously, Sick falling in mid. There's no building pressure on the back of it.
Right now, Sentinels have sent more than a message. They want to create that dynasty they were talking about. This would be a good first step. Clean start in the groups. While opening nade. Ten's going to be suffering off the back, but doesn't really yield. Has to be forced to kneel by Coldamenta. And the space gets taken, or does it? Shazam waiting, always so patient. But the flank coming out from keloqz could be good, but the timing's even better for Shaz. There's the trade, though. Nookie's got him. Puts him back. Zoms back site now. He's got 4 players coming his way. 1 left, 1 right, 1 up top. They're just about everywhere, and he can't deal with all those angles. Too many to find as Dapper. Your last one, a little further out. Up through those vents, but he's being watched. keloqz eyes trained on it. And he's going to at least get the reward from that.
Just completely unfazed.
Oh, it just doesn't make you feel good. And that star is going to be making Shaz smile like the Cheshire Cat. Already 2 big stars. Zom's like, well, look, we'll let you have a nice couple of rounds. Your aim's feeling good. We're going to shut it down. Sentinels just flexing.
Sick in position as well. Nookie on the other side here. We'll find Shazam, and Ten's there also.
Yeah, this is potentially tradable on the A side, but we have to look towards the actual site hit that is starting to come on through. So this is going to be starting building up. Tens has found Nookie, so there was that trade over towards A, but the spike is going to be going down on the other side. So that's now planted. keloqz, can he slip just behind enemy lines? No, but he can find a... Well, I thought it was a decent fight, but Zoms is still fighting the good fight for Sentinels. It's a 3v3 post-plant, and G2 aren't in bad spots here. mixwell, Coldamenta, and Avova still standing, and mixwell wants to retake that space towards that yellow. Maybe see if anyone's going to slip on through. He's seen enough. That's just a little too much shown. And mixwell, this is the mixwell you need to start seeing if you're a G2 fan. There he is. This looks like a murder scene. Oh, he's heard all the steps here. Tens is in the prime position, sees one, actually falls away. Doesn't now say it's welcome. Boombot comes in, and Coldamenta.
It's a big trade.
Great trade in. This is mixwell is right up mid. Catching Sick, and now this is getting a bit of a problem. Shaz is on an island. The other 2 players for Sentinels are not here. But Shazam, ice cold. Waiting patiently, and has to play this out to perfection. Can't do it. keloqz has got his number, and there it is. Site's now open for business, and this can be a huge round for G2 to convert here in the bonus.
Dapper and Zoms trying to get something done on the way back in. keloqz will actually fall. A little overzealous there, trying to hold on to control there, but Coldamenta trades it back out. Nookie follows up. Zoms will fall. G2 go 3 up.
Take this deep space, which is still vying for. Shaz, though, on the off, though, is going to be the difference maker. Going to get it, but there's a trade. No! Gets out with his life. 10 still posted up in position. Tries to fall away off the back of the Lear and leaves Dapper in a little bit of a corner. Nookie pries him out of it. G2 still on the move here. 4v4. How much more can they pressure this? Shaz on the back lines and Tens. He's just waiting around this corner. Shaz is watching this. Just eagle eyes from up above. Tens gets aggressive! Rings the bell. Finds 2. Nookie and Avova gone as mixwell now a 1v4 beckoning, and it ain't happening. Sick with a good alive. He's got Dapper kind of having his back here. Ball goes in, wants to at least give himself a chance at a gap here, but he's been chipped away at. Now Dapper gonna pick up that mantle. Good damage towards keloqz, but he does manage to keep his life. 10 still living in the depths here, unable to quite pop into this, and there's the ult coming out as a response.
G2 fantastic control on site, actually.
Brilliant.
Big swing and a miss. Avova will get the better of him there, and Avova finds a second as well. Sick will fall.
Yeah, now the last 3, where are they at? We've got a couple, or at least one coming around on the flank. That's Shazam. Coldamenta up in towards Nest. Kellogg's to find 10, so now down to just 2. Zombs now noted, now spotted, does get Kellogg's, but in the meantime, Shaz lost life, and it will be an unfavorable situation for Zombs, and they're going to suck it up. G2 are right back into this. That's going to be 6-2 on the board, Hypog. Have we actually got a game on our hands now?
I mean, it's looking that way. This is a fantastic start from G2. And
the 2 players rotating,
oh,
that'd
no,
be
look
perfect.
At this.
Let's see what mixwell can do here, though. He has to catch this one. There it is. Great work from him. And now the other 3 from Sentinels are on an island, but it is 3, and one of them is 10s. Probably one of the best in the world, just on the other side of this. And there he is waiting, Dapper by his side. Guns locked and loaded, 10 seconds. It looks like G2 have run out of time, run out of options.
Mixwell on the only rifle here.
Oh dear. Here we go, Nurki. Oh, Nurki! He's just leapt into the arms and he's got the frag onto Shaz. But where's the rest? There they are. Kellogg's picks up the pace just as Nurki left off. And it's a 4v3. Dapper, Sick and Zombs are baffled, scratching their head. Sick can't quite adjust the spray well enough on the second. And now 2 stand. Dapper and Zombs fired up, trying to get that wall down for a quick bit of vision. But no one falls foul instantly. Zombs finds the first. Kellogg's. Oh, Zombs is nasty right now. The 1v1. Coldamenta, 8 bullets. Zombs on the other side. Coldamenta, he sees him, he gets him. It's G2 with a solid lead here. Make it out. That should be though. Spike, make yourself towards the side.
Avova is straight down mid though. He's going to find this 1v1 with Zombs, and actually Zombs going to win it. That's a big one. Kellogg's actually going to try and follow up on this. You can see though, Zombs still wise to it. He finds a second now. All this control, G2 have to force their way onto site.
Yeah, and no one's letting that happen. Shaz is still looking for those angles, and it's Mixwell. 1v5, not going to happen. A knife comes out.
Okay.
Can North America stop stepping Europe?
Zombs, again, great awareness to find that first. Just keep forward.
Fox does have the upper hand play, so that's something that could be different, and that is it.
Finds it there. The wall comes up actually on the outside of the tube, and Kellogg's will actually find it. Okay,
Kellogg's.
Sticks the res there. Coldamenta will respond. Over towards B will find Shazam.
Out of this, 10s. How much space can you get them? Swing on it. Okay, that's not bad. Second Dapper takes down the front line. This is no problem. Coldamenta doing what he can. But now it's a 2v3. Any more 10s are still working forward. This man will put the weight of the world on his shoulders for his side, but there's a player close by. Sees Kellogg's, expects a swing from Coldamenta. He reads him so well. 10s is just going God mode. And now the 2v2. He's working out every single... Has he just read his position? But the timing is just off. Nookie does him by a second, and there it is. Safety found. Out, right back in it, Shaz.
They're brute forcing.
Yeah, it looks like Mixwell, though. He was not really ready for that. It was a bit of a, I guess, a lazy-ish clear on it. It outdone and then some. In response, you can see all the ults coming down, and they actually both connected in the end. Coldamenta did find Sick, even at the very last go of it, which actually gives the player advantage back over to G2. Oh no!
Coldamenta and Nookie swing on the back of that Owl drone. It's left to Zombs and Shazam here. Zombs would have Viper's pit of his own, but right here it's going to be difficult. I mean, needs another kill in order to get that online, but the spike tucked just behind Server. Kellogg's will find one there. Zombs will trade one out, but 4 HP, just a matter of time. Avova, Sentinels looking to secure. Actually, Nookie wins a 1v1 with Dapper on the flank here. Shazam, he's found a second, Lauren.
Nookie just straight up clotheslined him, and now a 5v3. This retake looks like it's got legs, but 10 still stands, so I won't run him out just yet. And diving on in. Oh, out of nowhere, Sick just gets surprised. Just didn't expect Kellogg's, and now we're down to just 10s, and he's fallen. It's going to be 11 on the board. They dipped away for a while. This could be the resurgence, so that's the start. Kellogg's already getting off to a cracking beginning. Nookie to follow. This is looking like they're about to put a bow on it for at least this map and get ready for that third. I can imagine a better way to see these two giants clash, but there's still Dapper, Sick, and 10s. But A is just looking closed for business.
Absolutely. Mixwell again in the position. 10s will actually find a response. Avova though, they're in position. Look at that. Kellogg's with another 3-piece to close things out. G2, 13-8. Favor of Sentinels.
Okay, Dapper, how much have you got here, though? You've got a lot of pressure coming your way. Outdone eventually, but here's the next layer. Sick, holding long. That's a dirty angle to try and clear. It's so nasty. And now his Dom's on the swing through on CT. He does get traded out on, but the numbers are still so favorable to Sentinels. A 3v2. Nookie and Avova Now looking for that next step. Avova can be good here, but that player on logs is just in the most unreadable position. There it is. Shaz just breaks the back of any hope that G2 are trying to build here. And Nookie, he's done for. Sentinels are putting on a show.
Here.
This is looking pretty terrible for G2.
It is. Another shot at it, another bite to the cherry. Kellogg's. Doesn't actually, he shows Nookies towards Dapper that time. Here comes everyone else though. Sick. Straight on it. Life on the line. It's very good. They get on the first and they're just working away at G2 as they try and step towards the site. Arez comes out slowly but surely. Those zombies now flashed up. Has a problem with this one. It's mixwell to capitalize as well towards CT. Finally, G2 making some work out of it. Moving it away, and now he knows something's up. Two players working forward, one still towards Garage, maybe looking to exploit that rotation would be Nookie. But Zombs is there now to back up Dapper, and Shaz did find Nookie, so that lurk's now removed. Kellogg's and the boys on C feeling a little silly here, not able to make the connection they wanted. Kellogg's is doing the best he can, but I don't think it's going to be enough. No, it's not. And Gold Dementer, a little late to the party, but going to take down two. Maybe a little overzealous on the peaks, and some curious positioning from Tens. Still on the backside and middle, just not going to expect it, are you? And tucked in the corner, it's going to be sick, and it's going to be another for Sentinels. This one's looking all but over. Like, maybe not, it's 9-1. Up and over, Kellogg's just swats him out the air. Tens is so just nasty with everything he does. He's still aggressing. He's knocking down Sewer, falls away just to get out of the eyes of that dog. Now can re-aggress on it. But fixed on the flank. He's in the spawn. They're making it hurt now. Just a chokehold on G2, sending him back. This is all but over. Sentinels.
My way.
Staring down the back. This is so good. Tens doesn't even wait for the audio cue there.
10-1.
Oh my god.
And the play from Sick. And look at the spam. Shaz. Oh, Sick's still going. There's no rest. There's no room for air. This shouldn't be allowed on Twitch.
No, this is absolutely relentless. Finally, the lockdown going to be invested here. And Avova actually will find Shazam. I don't think Sentinel's too bothered about the outcome of this round in particular. Zombs creep towards G2 spawn. Actually coming back in here. Dapper going to find Nookie. Avova on the other side of this wall will find another kill. Kellogg's actually flanking on the backside, but Zomb's still alive and kicking. Finds the spike, finds a second. Kellogg's will fall. Mixwell, 17 HP in a 1v2.
Turns the corner, Zombs is there. Definitely caught some of us off guard. Kellogg's trying to catch someone off guard, but Six having none of it. He does not care. He sends him right back like, don't worry boys, you'll have a break soon. I'll try and get this over to you nice and quick. 3 still stand, and the A hit looks like at least being toyed with. Some audio cues given, but they peel away.
Avova's got himself all the way to the bottom of C-Long. He's going to hear this information, should pull the rotation from G2, see if he can find anything on the way in.
Oh.
Actually, the trigger discipline is perfect here.
How long does he hold this? Till right about then. Pulls the trigger on 10, but now he knows there's another. Wait, what?
He was in astral form. He didn't hear
no
it at all.
idea. Absolutely clueless, and this gets spun on its head. Avova maybe being the lifeline, at least for a couple more rounds. Dapper though, first step in, and it's a good, and 40 more seconds to play with. He's got time. He's about to have a spike as well. Does he?
Just do a split.
Slip back to CT? No, he can't.
Oh, I was going to say. If Dapper went for the push there, actually the opportunity to open this up. Yeah, exactly.
I thought maybe he'd slip back in for that CT push, but no.
Still going to find a 1v1.
Right, he is finding that 1v1. He is being encroached on by Avova, who's the absolute difference maker and timing's everything. Dapper now needs to turn, and Avova saved it. He's given them just one breath in this. More than just one. And Kellogg's going to try and sit in on that close angle on that wall side. Mixwell drawing attention towards heaven, but this is now where it gets problematic. Mixwell's gone down, so Kellogg's is all alone.
Tens is going to find it as soon as the smokes drop. He now makes his way up towards heaven. Sentinel still will pause for a moment, just in case to consider trying anything to stop that spike going down. A 4v3 here for Sentinels in the post plant. See if G2 can fight back in.
As the pop flash is the push, and Tens is just something else. The man is just built different. Look at it.
Again, look at this crossfire though. Mixwell's giving it up, but they are anticipating that exact threat. Nookie will find 2 more, his 3rd on the round. Bombs will respond. But a 4v2 for G2. Okay, make that a 2v2.
Okay, this is not how it happened, surely. From a 4v2 to a 2v2. The last of Shaz and Zoms this time. Feel like A's the area they're going to be heading towards. Spike in the hands of Shaz. Heading on over. Coldamentor and Avova on the other side.
Rover might have even been heard there.
Look at this. Just a slice, just a portion. Flash comes in. And actually they're pushing it. Coldamentor good for one. Now does Avova get... Yeah, Shaz knows exactly... Okay.
The read from both of them.
Some of that approach through Garage forces him to look towards that B site. That's a problem. Coldamentor, Nookie, it's all falling to pieces. Sentinels tearing away that just a dash of hope that they had, and now it's down to Avova on kills. They know Avova's back here. He's been here every round. He's now surrounded. 1, 2, 3. It's just gonna be sick to shut him down as Kellogg's prevented the impossible before. This time sick. I couldn't imagine a better player to close it down, and in flawless fashion.
Again, eventually they're able to break through and find that final round necessary, but G2 showing resilience. Again, we talk about the pedigree of this name, this brand, and